use your life to play kites. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people are like that. They don't always remember the fact that, look, life, there's no duplicate. But some people, you see them on the road, the way they behave is like they've dropped a duplicate at home and they are just doing anyhow on the road. Don't use your life to play kite. Don't use your life to play. You know what that means, right? Okay, that's what it is. It is the finals here, and you know how it is. Keeping the game tight for you, back and back entertainment. This is how we represent. Let's begin to get to sports right now. And of course, I'm unleashing someone on you this evening. Who is he? Okay. From the bag of tricks, you know, we have a whole lot of bag of tricks here. From our bag of tricks, unleashing someone on, this evening. Okay, let's go to sports right now. At the other side of sports, I will telling you, you know, the issue with Simi is still on. Everyone's still talking. It's getting traction now. Why are you attacking Simi now? Leave my girl alone. Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. That will be after sports, where we'll talk entertainment. For now, let's take you to the world of sports.
From deep and out. That's a smashing ball, it's Martins!
Josie, your ball, the good ball.
And it's just out to the boat!
Single or Desi.
Sensational! What a wonderful finish! That is the most embarrassing own goal! Oh, what a goal! But something out of nothing! He struck it sweetly! And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff!
That's right. When you hear the tune, you know it is 4 o'clock. You know when it's time like this, it is time to talk sports in the ever exciting world of sports. Everything always happening, and that is why we always bring them to you. The finance is here. You know how we do it every time. I told you I was unleashing someone on you this evening. If you're checking it on the stream, you will see who I'm unleashing. From the bag of tricks, he's back. He's back. Who am I talking about? The sports marshal is here. The sports marshal. What was that? What's that? The sports marshal is here. The sports marshal looking like Shaquille O'Neal this evening. The sports marshal, it's good to have you. I mean, live from Casablanca.
Yeah, good evening
That's
to
Casablanca,
you.
dear.
Good evening to you. Good evening to all our listeners out there. So good to be here this lovely Monday evening. What else can I say?
What do you want to say?
Good to be here.
Is to say welcome and
you are here.
Casablanca.
Which one is that?
Casablanca. No, leave this one. Leave this one.
El Star.
This one is this for small boys.
El Chapo. El Chapo.
Okay, the sports here is also here, and each time he's beginning to do his lips and tongues like this, you have to be very careful.
No, I have to be careful today because you know a lot of things. Like you
when you do that,
you threw a jab at him. You sent. Was it on Saturday that you sent Sports Bam to him?
Yeah, don't mind.
Chelsea.
No, he said Chelsea is a useless team.
Him and Chelsea.
They are confused right now.
They are uselessly useless.
They are useless. Chelsea is a useless team.
We still have the world champions.
But the world champion is useless,
and
right?
the badge will stay for 4 years.
But the badge is useless because I mean, how can you do that at the weekend? Don't take me
it
there.
happens. Even the Almighty Arsenal had the same experience.
When did Arsenal become Almighty?
Who made Almighty? Who made Arsenal Almighty?
The Almighty.
They are Butlers FC. How can you call Butlers FC?
They won their game yesterday. And
before that, what happened?
They still they feel right to win the league in a lot of
I beg you, leave Arsenal. I've never trusted Arsenal. You see, I've always seen
Arsenal. They've never trusted themselves.
I've always seen Arsenal like a spouse who is practicing infidelity. He can never change. Okay, I know something pushed Sports Marshal to be here this morning. He was telling me off the mic that we're talking about shooting stars and how they will win convincingly at home. And they will go away and lose scandalously as they did yesterday in Jos. Of course, they lost to their former coach, Sports Marshal. Now, why is the culture like this in our league? Because if you check MPFL, I mean, it's worrisome. Somebody will win convincingly at home. The next week, he will be beaten like a criminal away.
Yeah, and I also listened to Sports Bam Bam hyping Kun Khalifa in the morning, saying that he saw them against Shooting
that they
Stars.
played very well.
They played very well. You know, it's so sad when I have to come on here to talk about Shooting Stars and the Nigerian League. Maybe do we even play league in Nigeria?
That's why I told them to remove the professional there.
Yeah, so
And thank God they agreed. They call it Premier now.
yeah. Even Premier that you put there,
Premier self is not Premier.
there's nothing premier about their own Premier.
What a league.
Yeah, so it's so sad that we still have to be talking about this each time we talk about Nigerian league. The structure is not there, and we are doing nothing to put necessary sports structure in place for the league. I'm not surprised about Shooting Stars either. We've said it even when the new management came in that it's just the names that changed. The foundation of the structure hasn't changed. Nothing has changed about it. So, and it's still the same. And this is how you will know. The coach at the Ends of Affairs of Shooting Stars was doing so well with Ikorodu City last season before he came to Shooting Stars. So what happened? Shooting Stars seems to have more money.
Than
more
Ikorodu, right?
Yes, more fans,
More pedigree.
more pedigree. But what's the missing link? The structure,
Wow.
the bureaucracy. You know,
But this guy said he was coming to change all of that. What happened?
no,
Lekon Salami.
he can't change. It's not as if Aweroro is a bad coach. As far as I'm concerned, he's not a bad coach. But even if you are the Pep Guardiola, the Arteta of this world, Rossino of this world,
So if you come to Shooting Stars.
you still have to navigate some challenges, some issues.
Okay.
You know, which will be very, 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 very difficult, even no matter how tough-minded you are. So exactly the same thing playing out in Shooting Stars at the moment. It's not because the team managing the affairs now, it's not because they are not good.
Okay.
No, it's not because they don't have positive positive changes at heart. Remember, I told you that there's nothing new in what they are doing that in Shooting Stars now that has not been done in the past. Remember, I said that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's still the same structural challenges affecting Shooting Stars and many clubs in Nigeria. That is the same issue that would make two-time African champions still without the stadium of their own, without clubhouse. I mean, a properly
Up till
structured
now, no
clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Yes, so
When Abia Warriors in Umuahia has a very beautiful clubhouse.
so it's still the same issue. So I'm not surprised that they lost. I'm not surprised that they will come back, win few games, and finish in the middle of.
No, you say you're not surprised they lost. Even if they had lost narrowly, but that, I mean, being beaten like criminals who stole a goat at the open market.
Well, don't worry. The ones they will lose narrowly is still coming.
Okay. Because that bashing was too much.
If that bashing is what surprises you, don't worry. The one that they will lose narrowly 2-1, 1-0.
And we've seen plenty of them.
It will still come.
No,
So
before they
let's
went
also
there, they said they were. I mean, they now know. In fact, Aguero said they've been training twice in a day now. It's giving them confidence. So we thought they were going to, and having beaten Warri Wolves, right, 4-2 the other game. So we thought they were going to do something.
Guess what? They traveled to Abeokuta to play against Warri Wolves.
Exactly. So that's why we thought they were going to.
They travel back to Ibadan before they embark on journey to Jos.
Why did they even have to travel back? Why did they come to peak in Ibadan? We know son.
So
They should have from the Abeokuta moved to
even
Jos.
the distance from Abeokuta to Jos is not a small journey.
Most
Even
definitely.
if you want to go by here, it's not a small journey. So the fatigue is definitely going to be there. And of course, the Nigerian football you just need to take your feet off the pedal. I mean, take your foot off pedal for a few seconds before you get blown away in the Nigerian league. That's the way it works. That's why you win 2 games, you push up on the table, you lose 2 games, you find yourself at the bottom of the table. So it's still Nigerian thing. So same reason why Nigerian club is number 23 in CAF Champions League ranking on the continent of Africa. You know, I don't know if the people managing football, especially the league in Nigeria, I don't know if they have any shame left in them, you know, because I can't imagine sitting. Maybe it's time we start organizing private league in Nigeria. Yes, private league will bring more money, you know, more organization. You know, it happens in South Africa. The Nedbank Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Nedbank Cup.
MTN 8.
Quite different from their normal PSL.
Yeah, the MTN 8 is quite different from the PSL. So, and the money on it too is
Exactly.
is huge. Maybe we can have Southwest League, or I mean, top clubs in Southwest playing against each other and having big money.
Or Southern Nigeria League.
Yes, and you know, if you expand it to, you know, let's just look at having, you know, private leagues in Nigeria. So if you can have 2 or 3 private leagues in Nigeria, at least we'll watch beautiful football.
Exactly.
More than what we are
But
watching.
there'll be
now.
money in it.
So, and there will be money. And trust private investors. That's when they will come in. You know, that's when they will come in.
Definitely.
You see, which private organization, will want to come in? Will want to come in and put their money in the Nigerian league as it is presently run.
We even running a league.
So that's a question you should ask yourself.
I've been asking that question.
Even if
for
they come, they will just bring small money, and
Because they know it's doomed to fail.
want to use it to test you, right?
you know how many years these communication giant sponsored projects fail.
Exactly.
You know how much they spend. You know, have they spent half of it on Nigerian league?
At all. Even quarter, if not.
It's not. So it's not because there is no money. Forget about why are they spending that much on Super Eagles and other national teams and forgetting the league? Why? Because they believe it's a bigger and better managed brand. It's not as if it's like better like that, you know, but it's still better managed.
They don't believe in the league.
So no, it's not because it's not. See, if you see a platform where you can market your goods and services better, you will definitely go for it. They are not running charity organizations. They are not obligated to put their money on Nigerian league.
Because they are in Nigeria.
Yeah, because so they are not. So even if they say see, there are companies that will sponsor Nigerian league perfectly.
And they've got what it takes.
They've got what it takes. You know, I don't want to start mentioning names. Even the latest refinery we have in Nigeria now, the latest private refinery, is capable of sponsoring Nigerian league.
I mean, there was a time it was linked with buying a club in English league.
So we have an Ibadan indigene who recently bought a club in Spain. Ibadan businessman, Dr. Sanusi, let me mention him. He bought a club. He's the president of the club in Spain.
Definitely.
You know, are you telling me, you know, he doesn't have what it takes to sponsor a Premier League team or even sponsor a major league? But you know, because he's not running a charity organization, if he knows today that the money is spent on that Spanish club, he will get ×2 of it, or he's likely going to get ×3 of it. Nobody will beg him to put the money in.
Most
You
definitely.
can't use loyalty to kill yourself. I want to be loyal to my fatherland, that is.
But because he knew that it pays him to invest it in Spain than put it in Nigerian.
We play too much here. We play too much. We play. I've been saying this and I continue to say we play. We joke too much. We still do organize football, organize sport like we're still doing entire sports. I don't know when we'll be ready. We will definitely. I hope we will not regret all of this. We're coming to something very shortly.
I'm sorry. There are
Let me
young
quickly
guys.
take this commercial break. Yes. When I return, we'll be talking, looking through so many of all of these things because, we like to talk about this thing because it's our own. It's our own. We must talk about it. Yes. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about Eric Shell as well because there's something I would like to ask Daniel. Daniel doesn't like Eric Shell at all. But I will ask him concerning Eric Shell. Let's quickly have a breather. Yes, let's take this commercial message. You remember, I've always told you, when you bring your goods and services here, we make them blow yaga yaga. That's an assurance because God is the one running this thing. No be human. Keep it locked right here. After this short commercial break, we'll be back. It is still Sports Cruise of Melody 100.7 FM, the cruise show with the finest. The Sports Marshal is with me, and of course, Daniel, the Sports here, is also with me. Let's have this commercial breather. I will definitely be back. Keep it locked right here. Don't move it.
Melody 100.7 FM. Stay cool with Melody.
ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn ìròyìn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ àgbàyanu ní ìwé mímọ́ bíbélì sọ nípa ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan tó dùn tó ká fojú gan ní ibùdó tírú ẹ̀ ti wáyé. Ká lè wá dá àwọn ibùdó yìí gbàgbà sí àdúrà. Níjọ Christ Apostolic Church àgbàlá ìtura DCC headquarters pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ iléeṣẹ́ You Fit Fly ṣe ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ìrìn àjò sílẹ̀ mímọ́ Israel àti Jordan níbi táyìn èèyàn Ọlọ́run yóò ti bá wòlíì ìran yìí Prophet Dr. S.K. Abiara àti Pastor Isaac K. Abiara tìjọ CAC àgbàlá ìtura dé àwọn àyè iṣẹ́ ìyanu nílẹ̀ mímọ́ wọ̀nyí.
We are going to visit Jordan, Bethlehem. All the stuff you read in the Bible, Papa has told me that he will go with us.
Láàárín ọjọ́ kejìdínlógún sọ́jọ́ kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2026, 18th to 25th May 2026. This package covers visa processing, tickets, souvenirs, hotels and meals, site entrance fee, spiritual site visitation, prayer and mini concerts, JP ceremony and certificate. Contact You Fit Fly, Success House, 7 Up Road, Oluyole Main Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan. 0907-988-1605. 0907-276-5780. Ìròyìn ò tá mójúbà.
Melody FM 100.7.
Thank you for being there with us. We're still listening to the Sports Cruise on Melody 100.7 FM, the cruise show with the finest. Actually, I have Daniel Adeyemi, the sports here, and of course, the sports marshal himself, Enola Falabi, in the building. Daniel, you wanted to quickly react to what we were talking about before we left?
I mean, the way Sport Marshal actually has dissected it, there's nothing to say, sincerely speaking. It's a big structural issue that no matter how faithful you want to be to your country, you won't open your eyes and put your money where you know it's doomed to fail. That's the truth. We've mentioned some off-air and on-air that are capable of course, running this NPFL. They've got the financial power. But the truth is, we know how it is in Nigeria. So, let's just hope that one day there will be a revival.
Let's just hope. It's hope. We always say, let's just hope.
Let's just hope.
Okay. Garagombe said something earlier, talking about Eric Shell. Garagombe is one of the biggest stakeholders in Nigerian football. And he says, we're going to regret it, Sports Marshal. We're going to regret it if we renew the contract of Eric Shell and give him all of his demands, especially $130,000 he's asking for every month. I mean, when the majority of Nigerians are saying, we saw some positives at the last AFCON, let's make this guy to continue because of continuity. But Garagombe is saying, no, we will regret it. What do you make of this statement from Kabir Garagombe?
Yeah, regret is not the correct word I would love to use, but for me, I think I'm also of the opinion that we shouldn't renew his contract for that
long,
for that much, because I don't think he has justified.
Oh, okay. You also believe?
Yes, I believe. I believe, and yes, I believe. I believe because for me, Shell has just leverage on Nigeria. You know. To
leverage on Nigeria.
Yes, leverage on Nigeria. Nothing wrong in leveraging on the opportunity you have at any time in life, but it's not left for the person you are leveraging on to either to accept it and even let it continue for long. So, because for me, yes, I've seen progress.
Okay.
Under him. In Super Eagles of Nigeria, I've seen massive progress. But for me, I've not seen the progress that what's
the hype, right?
The hype and
all of these
the amount
contract,
and all the details if truly is the one that put it together. Because for me personally, I've not confirmed that truly is the
I
one
said
that
it last week too, that I still doubted if he actually highlighted all of those 19 points.
19, yes, I want to seriously doubt it, because in Nigeria, anything is possible. You know, it could even be some, you know, clique that are putting all those things together. So on his behalf and stuff like that. So, but for me, tell me why you are not even talking about 10% pay rise, the 20% pay rise. You are talking about 130.
Massive 30%.
What have you done for us?
130,000 US dollars
from
month.
50,000.
You know, that's huge. That's about 200% increase.
Yeah, exactly.
So okay, not up to 200.
Yeah, that's about 150, 120%.
Yes,
yeah.
100%. That's too much to ask for from Nigeria. And I think if truly it comes from him, then he perhaps wants to exit Nigeria and is looking for an opportunity to giving an outrageous demand that he knows you cannot meet up with. So just to get out of the contract in Nigeria. So, I mean, that's the interpretation. But if you ask me, what has he won to deserve such? It's not as if third place is not what we have it's not as if
he won us the golden third place, golden bronze.
Yeah, we have always won golden bronze in Nigeria.
Finished second the last time out.
We have even won golden bronze. I mean golden silver in the past. So nothing new. And we were all hyping him because it's been a long time Nigeria have played good football.
Yeah.
A couple of which we saw at the last African Cup of Nations, but we are still not a finished product yet. It's still work in progress, and that's why I totally disagree with Sports Bam Bam, who believes that we should offer
him the. In fact, Bam Bam says everything is asked for, we should give him.
No,
he wants his girlfriend.
He deserves everything. No. In fact, Bam Bam is ready to leave his sheller for him now. He's done well.
And you know, my default mindset, what readily comes to my mind is, this is a shame on Nigerian coaches. By now, we should have top Nigerian coaches who will be at that level. Though we have them, so some we have not given opportunity to. Some we gave them opportunity and they messed up. Some, you know, we overhyped them. So, you know, I don't like to mention names, but I will still be forced to mention names. So some will argue, you know. But a couple of them have gotten, especially the class of 94, you know, they've gotten all that they want. Siasia was the coach twice.
Multiple times. At different levels.
Guavon was there like 3 times. You know, Amunike has not gotten the Super Eagles coaching chance.
Yes, he's gotten under 17. Yeah.
You know, Finidi was there at a time. Sunday Olise was there at a time. Austin Eguavon was there at a time. Stephen Keshi was there at a time. You know, let's try other Nigerians who are equally doing well, and we have them in diaspora too. If we can look at diaspora players, we should look at diaspora coaches too. Because if you ask me, Eric Shell is Malian diaspora coach.
Yeah.
You know, so
Franco-Malian.
In all honesty, he did averagely well, but for that amount, maybe Daniel is willing to cough that much out.
No, Daniel doesn't like him from day one.
I've always said it was what
Daniel
we saw at
doesn't like
AFCON.
Eric Shell.
To me, what we saw at AFCON was a fluke. I will not believe until he's gone on to do that for another 4 or 5 games. Because it's easy to go to AFCON and boys feel like we lost the World Cup. Let's give it to our country. And then is the manager who wants to come out of that and bank on it like he's done something like we've never seen before. No, I don't agree with Nigerians who feel like he's come to rescue our football. He's not done anything for us. Let him leave Nigeria and go and manage Angola. Maybe we'll still be the Eric Shell of this world.
No, he can't manage. It's just like saying Pep Guardiola should go and manage
Wolves.
So all of a sudden now he's getting up to the pedigree where he can't go to Angola from Mali to Nigeria. So he's improved himself somehow, like Sport Marshal said, it's leverage on Nigeria. The leverage, in my own opinion, is leverage on the qualities of players we have in the Super Eagles. there's not so much wrong with the managers we've had in the past. It's just so much about who the players want to work with. We know that. It happens in football, even in elite football.
No, a lot is wrong with many of the past coaches.
Yes, but
beyond who the players wants to work with, you know, your ability to what the essential part of coaching is your ability to bring
get them behind you,
to bring the best out of the players and to rally them. So that's it, you know, and whether you like it or not, give credit to him on what he has done. You know, the way he was able to manage the issue between Lookman and Osimhen at the African Cup of Nations is still a credit to him. You know, in the past, that thing alone is capable of splitting the team.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, if it's mismanaged like we've had in the past. So whether you like it or not, he was still able to manage it very well. So even though splinter of it still affected Nigeria,
we still came back with the third place.
So, but it's not as if he's a bad coach. He's not a bad coach. He's a good coach.
Definitely.
But
it's not that level.
He doesn't want that amount of money. That's my own belief. And just like Gara Gombe said, even though I most often disagree with Gara Gombe, right? Because of his extreme views.
Yeah, exactly. His views are always very extreme.
On major issues. So, but on this one, I think it's going to be a wrong step for Nigeria to actually extend his contract.
Okay, Technical Committee Chairman of the Nigerian Football Federation, Shehu Inuwa Alhan, has also given assurance that, look, whatever is happening, whatever the interest from here and there, he believes Eric Shell will see out his contract. I mean, we have 9 more months with him now. He says he will finish the 9 months no matter what. He's not going anywhere. So let's hope whatever with all of these one thing
he will see Tunisia, out. He must see out his current contract. Extending it is what we are talking about.
Definitely.
And unless he has a bigger job
that can pay, because he has to settle 600,000 if he takes another job.
No, I'm not even talking now. Unless he has a bigger job, he's not going to leave Nigeria.
Where will he leave Nigeria to?
So he's not going to leave Nigeria.
I looked at Tunisia. Tunisia wanted him, and I was like, who are the people that will give him make his job easier in Tunisia?
Exactly.
We have the machine.
You provide him with everything to make life easy for him.
But if he's considering money, he could as well look at money and
you can collect $100,000.
Tunisia can afford to pay him more. Tunisia, Algeria, all those countries can afford to pay him more.
From there, go definitely not.
I know Algeria also wanted him.
Yeah, Algeria, Tunisia, Angola.
And Angola too can afford to pay.
Those one, the oil money.
So Angola is an oil-rich country, even though the citizens are not that thing entirely.
Exactly.
So, but it's a challenge to Nigerian coaches.
Okay, we have a whole lot of things to talk about this evening. We wish him well, Erisha and NFF, whatever they are doing. We wish them well here. All right, let's quickly talk about, because we have to talk about Manchester United and their games tonight against Everton. The last time they played, it didn't end well, so we don't know what will happen tonight. We're coming to that very shortly. But in the meantime, FIFA World Cup is facing some big challenges. You remember we've been talking before now about what's happening in America with what the president of America is doing, making a whole lot of people to be like scared of going to America now, preferring to go to Canada or Mexico. Now Mexico is also in trouble now. Drug cartel, they said they killed one of their own, and now they are angry with the entire nation and they want to turn everything upside down, and that could affect the FIFA World Cup. So FIFA is looking at what to do. What would they do to solve all of this problem? I mean, the sports marshal, Mexico giving FIFA a worry now because of what is happening there. And when it comes to drug cartel and all of the issues there, Mexico is one of the countries affected by that situation.
Yeah, I think they are going to get it behind them. It started by Mexico killing the most wanted drug lord. So, and because of his influence and his, he's in the society, it caused the uprising up to the Guadalajara, in the city.
Are they not supposed to be happy that the drug lord was?
No, to Mexican government
It's not a drug
and
law.
America is a drug law.
He's a bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. But to them, he's not. You know, you go get level where your influence go reach. Where you say even
Bad
if you
person will be like,
dey
"Who's
steal- yeah, even if
Satan will be like an angel.
yeah, so I think he has gotten to that level. He's not the only one. You know, why has he been? Has he evaded arrest all these years?
For long.
So for long, it's because he's gotten the support. Even the other guy, El Chapo, who is in U.S. jail now, is the same thing. You know, the guy has escaped like 3-4 times
Exactly.
from prison. How is it possible?
El Chapo,
He
the
was
dog.
able to bribe his way. Get support from people. So that's it. So, but I think World Cup is still a few months away. All these will get behind them. You know, they will put more security out there, and you know, football is one thing that unites people. So, and of course, I think by the time the World Cup fever gets to them, you know, they will get off
everything
the
will
streets.
they will forget about it.
Yes, they will forget about it, at least for that moment. So maybe after the World Cup, they can pick up their stress.
Okay. Yeah, look at Stiani, the guy who abused, they said racially abused Vinicius Junior, has been given a 1-match suspension. He's not going to be playing on Wednesday in the second leg, even though his coach said Vinicius was the cause of the trouble because he went to celebrate in a very wrong way. Right now, he's been getting the attacks from even coaches like him. That why Mourinho said this. But the guy now is giving a 1-match ban. But right now, Mourinho is still not happy.
1-match ban. Yep.
1-match ban. Pretty.
That's you can't say pretty because eventually it's the UEFA Champions League. It is Europe's Champions League, and it's not a global Champions League. It's not a FIBA World Cup. So if they don't throw much weight into supporting the people of color, we won't blame them.
Although it's just provisionally, because anything could still happen. It could be lifted, it could still be extended, because the full investigation is still on.
Okay, let's just say a temporary ban until the full matter is.
provisional, yes.
Because I wasn't expecting anything less than maybe a 5 or more game ban, and it's
Wow.
supposed to pay some fines. Because the truth is, when you allow this happen at the apex level of football, you're actually not helping football at all. You got people from around countries now mix around playing. You can't remember how many Africans are playing in Europe, how many Brazilians are playing in Europe, and Europeans also playing in different part of the world. So we can't continue to have these issues, you know, setting us back in a age where football is going, you know, ahead every time. We're talking about technologies taking over football. We're moving forward. But one thing that always drags us back is still the racism issue. On a full Champions League night, at that level, someone saying something like that 5 times, it's actually beneath what should be the standard of the UEFA Champions League. And let's hope that by the time they are done with their investigation, there'll be a proper, it used to be fans who go on to do this, either on social media or on the field, and they will plug the fans out. They will stay for the remainder of the season. That particular fan will not be able to see live games. So a player has done it now.
Someone is asking a question, why is he always Vinicius? Why Vinicius every time?
He's always the target guy. Now he's always the guy that they feel like he's the front runner when it comes
Is
to...
he the only black player?
No, he's only the guy. He's the only guy now in football who's actually a voice for racism, for anti-racism. He's the only voice. There's no other player who's done anything. There's no any other player. In fact, no one has actually come this far since I've known this racism fight. He's picked it and put it on his head. That me, if I end up being the image of anti-racism, the guy you see and you feel like the only way we can offend this guy is to just call him that name. I'm okay with it. And he's been that voice. You could see him go to the press conference and he's crying. Not because he wants to cry. Vinicius Junior is very wealthy. But he's doing all of those to just lend out his voice. Because they are young, like I said, there are younger players playing in some leagues that the cameras don't cover.
Sports Masha, you know, in Yoruba they say yes, that's what they always say.
Let me start by asking you this question. How do you define racism? Please help me define racism.
In football, right?
Generally. Okay, let's narrow it down to football.
When they abuse you, your color, that's what they say. Even though me, I always say, if you call me monkey, I call you gorilla, chimpanzee.
So the truth of the matter is, we cannot eliminate racism. I have to be truthful to you based on my own analysis and my own research over years. We'll just be talking about it. and nothing because
can be wiped out.
Yeah, it can be wiped out completely because everybody is a racist.
Most definitely,
including we that we call ourselves black people.
We are. We even do it amongst ourselves.
Even among ourselves. You know, there are so many racist laws that we use.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, let me give you instances. You know, some we have institutionalized it. You know, some you call them abuki.
Exactly.
You know, abuki really means friends.
Friend.
But we
are turning it as insult.
A derogatory way of describing some people.
Igbo people we call Yoruba people Onyefemanu. That because of they say our soup used to have too much oil. So,
and why we call them
Ajukutamamu, exactly.
You know, those are racist slurs. You know, describing their race in an offensive way. You know, and now bring it to playing against them. Àwọn àbókí ló jẹ́ kó nẹ̀ àbókí
common àbókí
náà ń gbá bọ́ọ̀lù. You know, stuff like that. We don't see it as racism, but if you really analyze it, you see that those are racist slurs. You know, imagine they are the one coming, the whites are the one, or the foreigners are the one coming to play leagues in Nigeria. It's still going to happen.
You see, I call them, see this Caucasian, this white head.
You know, different way we describe them. You know, we have the way of also, we have our own racist laws against them. So the way it happens in the normal life is the way it happens on the football field.
Say, see this chinko.
Yeah, we call them chinko. What's the meaning of chinko? Chinko is a derogatory way of describing the Chinese.
Exactly.
You know, so it's as simple.
It can never leave us.
It's as simple as that. You know, if you, but you know when it happens in full glare of TV, that's when the issues come. That's when the problem comes. You know, and that's where I have problem with. You know, somebody's seen as a role model should not forget himself to the extent of using racist slurs on a fellow player on the field of play. Because if you do if you do such, many people will copy it from you.
Definitely.
But look at it, the technical part of it. Why is suspension is provisional? Is that Porto are arguing that from that position, that it's not possible for Vinicius Junior to hear
that he was abused. That was Benfica.
Yeah, I mean Benfica. Sorry, that it's not possible for him
from the distance.
That distance to be able to clearly.
How did he hear?
That he said it 5 times with the noise of the
stadium
fans,
and
the stadium,
the action going on,
the distance. That how possible? Have you read the lips to know that that's what he actually said? You know, those are questions, technical questions, and that's why Mourinho came out. Even though many people criticize Mourinho for coming out to defend his team, but he made a very valid point that Benfica. I don't know why
you keep calling Porto.
So Benfica should not be described as a racist club because the legend of the club
definitely
is a Mozambican born
black
player.
guy, confirmed black guy.
Eusebio, yeah. And Eusebio has won the European best player in the past. So his statue is still at the Benfica stadium till today, even at their clubhouse. So is their best ever player in history, and he's an African born. So, and that's the argument of Jose Mourinho that even if it happens, is an isolated case. Don't make it a Benfica issue. So, and I think it's justified to say that.
Justified to say that. All right, let's begin to move. I mean, when you're having fun time, always runs like someone pushing it. Let's quickly look through Everton and Manchester United tonight. The Monday Night Football. It's been a long time Manchester United played Monday Night Football, and now they are playing it tonight. The sports here, I know you never wish them well because they are chasing you. They win tonight, they push you down off the top 4.
I mean, Man United.
I know you are putting your prayers now.
I mean, the two teams are the reason why I don't actually feel too much energy watching football again, because
why?
They used to be the reason I love football. Chelsea, Man United, they used to be the proper Premier League teams, but now they are not even a shadow of themselves. They don't even know where they are, both teams. So Everton, we know they are in very good position at the moment in terms of, the way the team is shaped now. Work of players there from Chelsea. We have this Hall, we have this young boy that made the switch also on loan there. So we are hoping they will come to our rescue tonight.
Okay, so you supply them George, machine.
But the truth is, Man United are in very good place now. They were disappointed in themselves with the way they, handled West Ham United the last game. So I know that it's going to be a game that's going to be very interesting tonight. So there's not so much that Everton can do to stop them tonight. They need that win.
They will win, right?
They will get that win.
Oh, I'm surprised you're saying it because they are your enemies. So you don't wish your enemies.
No, it's not about enemies because there is no enemy for Chelsea who's failed to actually take a maximum point at home in 2 consecutive games.
Daniel
against Wolves.
Is consoling. So I watched one Ghanaian sports analyst. They said, there is no way in this world you can abuse Nigerians because before you even abuse them, wait till you want to take abuse them.
So
Daniel is already criticizing
I'm not criticizing the team.
So that you will
help
him.
No. Chelsea is still the best team in the world. So says the FIFA's badge. Chelsea is still a team that will still finish in the Champions League.
But you agree with me? It's a useless team.
So I mean, I would just say that's one thing you will take back.
Argentina too is the best team in the world.
Definitely, undisputable.
They still
have the badge. Senegal is the best team in Africa. They have the badge. So the badge says no. The truth is. No, it's not like that. Chelsea at the end of the season will still finish with silverwares, not wear.
This season.
Yes. Let's watch
this season.
Let's watch it.
Sports Marshal, Everton, Manchester United tonight. Leave this boy alone.
Well, I'm still tipping Everton. I mean Manchester United because of their resurgent form.
But the matches are the goodest in Paco.
Yes. They've been doing well except for the 2 points they dropped the other time. I think the guy was, if he had not spoken about his head.
That guy is your problem. Each time that guy talks about his head, there's a problem.
Maybe they will still have maintained their perfect run of form. So, but for me, I think they are in resurgent form. The Igba of Carrick is son.
He's working for them.
So the Igba is to one Lara for now. So let's see. I don't think Everton will halt the momentum. Yes, I don't think.
Okay, he doesn't think Everton will hold the momentum. That's according to the Sports Marshal. Okay, it's not just in England that we have Monday Night Football coming down tonight. We also have in Spain where Deportivo Alaves will be taking on Girona. In the Serie A, 2 games going on there. Fiorentina will be taking on Pisa and Bologna taking on Udinese. So these are the games that are going down for the Monday Night Football. Of course, tomorrow we'll get back to the midweek madness. We call it UEFA Champions League. When the boys come here tomorrow, we'll definitely be talking about that and much more. Before we begin to wrap up this evening, yes, let's quickly talk about this one that, thank God has saved our life because it would have resulted in something else. I'm talking about the Winter Olympics. Yes, the Winter Olympics situation where this lady, what was that name again, would have been lost. Yes, she would have lost her legs. Of course, that's what she was talking about. I'm trying to get her name again, trying to remember. Yes, because, yes. Wow, I'm trying to remember her name. I remember I got the name before. I just forgot about it. At the Winter Olympics, but don't worry, tomorrow we'll definitely be taking... Yes, Huntinger. Yes, I'm talking about the English athletes at the Winter Olympics who almost lost her leg. But she said, thank God that she didn't eventually lose her leg because of doctors who battled to save her lives. And we thank God for that. Well, for the Mexico World Cup and all of the cartels going on, we'll give you more concerning that tomorrow and much more, because there will be latest development. FIFA is expected to issue a statement concerning that any moment from now. Now, before we leave this evening, FIFA wants something, and what it is for players who receive treatment for an injury could be forced to play off the field for 1 minute under proposed new rule. FIFA wants to make IFAB is making that rule to FIFA now. So once one of the number of measures to tackle is when the player is injured and they take you out of the sidelines. So they want you to be there, not just they say okay, you are okay, you come in. No, you be there and they see you like you are playing around on the touchline for about at least 1 minute.
You should not come up with that. The World Cup final, when your team needs 11 players on the field, you are still not running around on the line.
To save
there will be a lot of delays because I no go on come out.
Are we not having a lot of delays presently? Football used to be 45 minutes.
Why will I want to leave the pitch when I know I'm fine?
That is what FIFA is trying to do. When they will still deliberate on it, when IFA brings law like this, they deliberate it and they accept it or reject it. That's the way it is. Let's wrap it up this evening so that we can get back to the other side of the show. Big up to the sports marshal, yes, who we brought back from the bag of tricks this evening. The sports marshal, our own Shaquille O'Neal.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, the sports here.
Good evening.
Well, you didn't tell me what you saw. Man U Everton. What's
Blood
that?
Vision.
Blood Vision.
It's either a win for Man United or a draw. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Blood Vision.
Paul Marshall said they are going to win Man United.
Is it true?
So you can know that
is it true your visions are being blurry?
Since Paul Marshall already said Man United will win.
They say you're doing too much Gary nowadays.
So that you can know. So that you can know that Paul Marshall said they will win. I will now go on the other side.
Okay.
They will either get a win or a draw.
Okay.
They are not going to win.
Thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Big up to Sports Marshal, of course, Sports here. Thank you for coming through this evening. The show continues after this, of course, entertainment and much more. The finance is still in the building. Let's take this one and we will be back. Keep it locked.
Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. Stay cool with Melody.
From Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan.